What's up, everybody? You got Dan from Muskie Fool here. Gonna do a quick little overview what's in our boat box. So we get a lot of questions about what we're bringing out on the water, what boat boxes to use, what tools we use. This is gonna try and cover all of those and a little bit more. So a little context, because I think this matters when you're thinking about what gear to pack. We try to pack as lightly as possible when we're fishing with buddies or going on trips, because there's always a lot of stuff in the boat. And so the context here is we are in my boat. Josh and I are fishing together. We're gonna get Josh's boat box in a second here. But Josh and I are fishing together out of my boat. I have a lot of storage compartments in the boat. So this boat box right now is kind of just my essential fishing tackle. Terminal tackle, tools, leader material. I'll show you all of it. But I don't go super crazy with my emergency life supplies in here, because I have those in other compartments in the boat. My phone's over in storage, trolling motor battery or remote is over there, so pretty simple setup. Let's take a look. First of all, boat box I really like. This one's pretty new for me. The Dry Creek from Sims. They have two sizes. I actually have the small one here. I think for, again, what I use it for in rafts and boats and other buddies' boats, this one is a really good size. So a couple features, you got the magnetic release right here. You got some Velcro patches on top for flies. Completely waterproof, the whole thing. Pretty light as well. You got some gear hangers on the outside. This does come with like a backpack strap, but I actually put these, tuck them right in here so that doesn't snag on fly line. And I don't need that backpack strap when I'm in the boat. Got them on both sides there, which is pretty sweet. And then you have, like I said, this magnetic release as well as a waterproof zipper. So you can see that right there, waterproof, really nice zipper. Allows it to stay and keep all your stuff dry. All right, let's take a look at what we got in the top. So you got 3 compartments right here in the lid, a big zipper and 2 small zippers. This is where I keep most of my leader material and tippet. I got fluorocarbon from Cortland. I don't really ever make fluorocarbon leaders, but just in case, 80 pound, in case I need it. And this one I got XTR. This is my leader butt section material, big spool of 50 pound. And then over here, I keep my bite wire. I normally have the Cortland bite wire, but I was running late this weekend trying to get up to Josh, so I had to grab a couple extra spools from the shop. But any bite wire, this is our preferred tippet method, bite guard method, 40 pound here, wire. Moving down to the rest. You can see another nice feature about this that I really like is these are really rigid compartments that you can modularize. So these actually came split down the middle. I moved them around a little bit so I could make room for my gear. You can take them out. You can change it however you really want to do it. First and foremost, I get these 2 guys here in the top. This has got all my hooks. So extra hooks. I keep them organized by style. They do kind of, you know, they'll mess around in there and fall a little bit, but generally some trebles, oh my gosh, some standard hooks. That's for clipping stuff on and replacing when we're fishing our split ring flies. And then a lot of good terminal tackle. This is in the other one. So here I got split rings, egg sinkers, glue, an extra leader, welded rings, some UV knot scents, a couple different sizes of split egg sinkers. Generally all the terminal tackle, I'm running a little light there, so I might need to start replacing some of it. But all the terminal tackle I need for all sorts of leader building and different fishing applications. Over here in this little compartment, really just have some extra fly lines. I got a extra reel that's spooled up with some intermediate. Not really using that right now. And then this is an extra fly line. It's actually a fly line that just recently we got in our hands. It's a heavy sink, 600 grain, 50 plus core from Cortland for the 2-handed rods. So just in case, I got that in there. Then in this really small compartment, I stick one of these guys down. Just kind of keeps random stuff, little pouch. This does not come with the Dry Creek bag, but I had it in one of my other boat boxes. I got a UV light, I got some nail knot tools, I got some extra dragon tails. I tie extra dragon tails with the attachment on there in case they get ripped off or lost while I'm fishing. Had some fish bite them off, and then you want to keep fishing dragon tails and paccarini. So, and then I got a little tape measure here. I use this for kind of girth tape when you're measuring fish girth size or something else. That sticks right down in here, which is nice. And then in this long compartment, I got tools. So we're gonna go one by one. I usually have duplicates of each one. We're just gonna grab them out as we go. First, I got the new Loon Apex pliers. These are musky grade, nice and big, nice and heavy duty. Kind of got that flash of yellow too, so you don't lose them. Big fan of those, Loon Apex pliers. My favorite tool, I preach about this one, made in Germany, the Nipex. This is really, I use this at the bench tying flies, tying leaders, rigging up, and then especially whenever you're in the position where you have to cut hooks. This cuts them like hot butter. We got a couple hook files, different styles, sharpening hooks, always sharpen your hooks. This is just kind of a file from the hardware store. This is the one I picked up at the trade show. We're gonna try and get these ones in the shop, but hook files for sharpening hooks. I got a couple extras. I got a kind of all-purpose plier, split ring plier. It does cut wire, pinches barbs. I mainly use this for split rings. I got two jaw spreaders, the old school yellow and then the new colorway from O-Pros. Two jaw spreaders, and then a tool that I really like, this is also new from Loon, hook remover. Nice and long, it's over 12 inches long, helps get hooks out. So those are my tools. That's my simple boat box, how I organize it, and what's inside. Now we're gonna see what Mr. Bam Bam Smeltzer has got. Josh came on this trip with me, so he's fishing out of my boat. Got a little bit bigger boat box. I think you're gonna find he's got a couple different unique items, different than I do. There's no right answer, so.
Hey, what's up folks? It's your boy Bam Bam. Here to talk today about boat boxes. So Dan just went over his boat box and everything that's in it and some of the features, and mine's a little different, so we'll just go over that quickly as well. So I have the Patagonia boat box. As you can see here, it has pretty good waterproof housing, a couple vent holes back here for if you do get doused in rain. You know, those are some nice weep holes where it can drain out. And then I actually hardly use the zipper. A lot of people that I know don't really use the zipper. That's why they put these nice handy buckles on there. That's a key feature you're gonna wanna look for when you're checking out boat boxes as well. Handles are great, of course, and then also a nice carrying strap that you can clip on and off. So we'll start at the top here. There's this nice zip pouch where I keep all of my most essential things, like my wallet, in case I get stopped by the DNR or I need to count all my money. Some quick suntan lotion at the ready. My buddy makes this stuff, so it's pretty nice to have up there. And then some of my tools that I use most commonly, just like Dan, Loon Apex needle nose, long needle nose. One of these awesome jaw spreaders. These things are slick. Open them up, they lock in place. And then there's a trigger in here that you can close them. And then one of these long hook removers too. And then of course, guide pliers. So just standard pliers with some nippers on there. That stuff is crucial to have at the ready. One thing I really do like about this boat box is it's got this double-sided clear pouch. So I keep all my backup tools or duplicate tools in here as well. and I can easily access it and see everything that's in there at all times. So I keep extra plugs for my rafts, for my jet boat. I got some multi-tools in there, a lighter, my guide license, a Nip-X, athletic tape, all really important stuff. You want it ready. I do a lot of guiding as well, so I try to keep some extra stuff in here for customers, but then there's just also great stuff to have when you're committing to a river float trip as well, such as a couple rolls of toilet paper. You never know when nature's gonna call. A really quality first aid kit. So there's you know, several things that are absolute staples in here, everyday use stuff like Band-Aids, your basic over-the-counter medications, and then other things in case something more crazy hits the fan, like a first aid mask, tourniquet, things like that. Let's hope we never have to use it. This boat bay comes with removable Velcro pouches, which are handy. You can put cell phones, keys in here, your buddy's keys and whatnot. Keep them at the ready. I like to have one of these nice soft shell organizers, so I keep a lot of my terminal tackle in this puppy. So I got swivels, stay locks, split rings, shrink wrap, leaders, sink tips, all of that stuff. Wire, it's just a handy thing. Everything's modular. That's what I love so much about all these boat boxes. You can mix and match and dial it in as you get more comfortable on the water, and you kind of like fine tune all the gear that you need. I always bring a spare set of dry flies too, because we fish a lot of rivers and there's these weird species like moon eye that we occasionally target. Nothing fancy about this, but this is where I store all of my leader making material and bite guards and whatnot. So we have a ton of fluorocarbon selections in here for making our butt sections of the leaders, and then several different options depending on what we're fishing for bite guard. Everything from 10-pound to 50-pound wires in there. And then there's also dividers in here. They're kind of messed up, but it's all Velcro, so you can move them around and customize it to your liking. But you always got to have bug spray and suntan lotion, because we're in the North Woods and things can get crazy. But other than that, that's about everything that's in there. All right, folks, thanks for watching this video about Dan and my boat boxes. We hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested or in the market for a new boat box, we got the whole gamut of boat boxes, everything that's gonna fit your needs. And we carry the vast selection of all these materials and tools that you'll need out on the water. So yeah, feel free to go check us out at muskyfool.com.